Hello and welcome back to my videos. I'm Klepik and today I decided to be a brony. Joke, we're joking. This is a funny household. We're joking here. We're not a brony, joking. Recently, my friends have been trying to get me into My Little Pony. Now, I never really watched My Little Pony as a kid, maybe like 1 or 2 episodes and a coloring page or 2, but I never really had the chance to get into it while I was growing up. But now, I am trying to get into it because it seems like a fun community. Besides the bronies that led me to the misfortune of seeing a chart of Twilight Sparkle at the ripe age of 7 without even searching for My Little Pony at all in the first place, but that's besides the point here. I've been trying my best to get through the show, which is honestly a bit hard because so far I don't really like any of the characters very much. I do like Applejack though. I think she's cool. She's my favorite. But I am having a tough time getting through the show, so I thought, why not make my characters into ponies and watch My Little Pony while doing so? So that's what I did. I'm sadly currently still on season 1, but I have gotten past the episode that describes how ponies get their cutie marks, the one where like one of the little ponies is bullied for not getting hers. So I want to go over what I think my character's cutie marks would be if they were ponies. And I'm also going to be talking about why I chose their pony type. First, we have Arya. Here is her as a human, just for a quick reference to what she usually looks like. So I first decided her pony type would be a unicorn because, I thought she'd look cool with a horn on her head, dude. I thought she'd look cool with a horn on her head. That's it. Or no, maybe let me come up with a better reason on the spot. Not really on the spot because this is scripted, man. But okay, I searched up a little and found that most unicorns have powers of telekinesis to move themselves and objects, but some unicorns can have specific powers. I think she could have specific powers related to music because she is a DJ and loves music. So since Arya is a DJ and obsessed with sound and the creation of sound, I think she could probably use her horn as an impromptu DJ booth. Maybe she can produce really weird, wacky sounds at her raves through her horn. I like the idea of the room just being dead silent and Arya just whips out a... Onto her cutie mark. Like I said before, she loves music, and so obviously I had to go with musical cutie mark. So she has a music note, or several music notes as her cutie mark. Onto the next pony, being Deja. Here is her human form for reference of what she usually looks like. I actually did put some thought into this next one in terms of what kind of pony she would be. So since Deja loves to dance and used to be a ballerina, I thought she would be a pretty cool Pegasus. Wings are very elegant in my opinion and could be used for ballet or dance or raving in general. So she can definitely make some pretty cool dance moves with her wings, and now she's not limited to the ground when dancing, which is also pretty cool. I honestly had the most trouble coming up with Deja's cutie mark as I didn't think I could put a tutu on her as a cutie mark, even though most of her life she dedicated to ballet, but she never really actually enjoyed ballet, and cutie marks are used for something you're passionate about. So I had to go with something more general, dance in general, because she later discovers her love for raving, but it'd be a bit awkward to go over a decade without a cutie mark when everyone else has one, so I decided to give her a spotlight. She was always meant to be under a spotlight, always meant to dance in some way. It just took her a while to find out the kind of dancing that she actually enjoys. On to the next pony, Frasier. Here again is his human version for reference. Now, Frasier was honestly the easiest pony here, whereas Deja was the most difficult. He was the easiest because he has no cutie mark. Frasier's whole thing is that he has no emotions, no personality, no opinion, no nothing. That is his character, man. So obviously, since ponies get their cutie marks from passion and something to dedicate their life to, he has no direction, so he gets no cutie mark. Sorry, man, that's the rules. He is also just an earth pony. No wings, no horn, because he is the most basic pony out there. so much so that it makes him stand out. His lack of a personality is jarring for people, and so now his lack of a cutie mark is jarring for people to see as well. Why do I torture this man? On to the next pony, Dottie Virginia. Here again is their human version for reference, or as human as I can make it because they're a 7-foot doll. Now, as you can tell from the reference, they look pretty out there, pretty abnormal, more so than the rest of my characters at least. They are a 7-foot porcelain doll, so I think they're a bit of an odd duck in an otherwise normal human world. Now, I'm not really sure how alicorns work in My Little Pony, but I just know that they exist, and Twilight somehow eventually gets turned into one with the magic of friendship or whatever. I do know that they do stand out though, a lot. So I decided to make Dottie Virginia into an alicorn. As for their cutie mark, it is a flame, which sadly I cannot go into detail about because that's like a major spoiler for my game I'm working on. So I'm gonna be super mysterious and cool and let you guess in the comments below. If you get it right somehow, some way, I'll reply with a flame emoji. Or I might not. Maybe I'll decide to leave you in the dark. But I had fun making Dottie look a little deranged as a pony and making them lean on Frasier heavily and just low-key bully him. I think they would definitely cause as much chaos as ponily possible as an alicorn and would be even more ridiculous than they are in their normal version. For the last pony, we have Bo. Here is his human reference on screen. And I'm gonna be so honest. When I decided his pony type, I went with a Pegasus because I thought he'd look cool as one. I didn't, just like Arya, I didn't actually put any real thought into it, unlike his hair. When you see his hair in the end, you're gonna be like, so that's where all the detail in this drawing went. Because I outdid myself with his hair. His hair looks fabulous. As for his cutie mark though, you have to squint really hard to see it, but I wanted to make his cutie mark a shield. I debated between a shield and a microphone because he does like to sing, but I didn't feel a microphone really represented him because he doesn't need a lot of noise to sing, which is what a microphone provides. I don't know, I felt a microphone was too flashy for how he truly feels about singing, so I went with a shield instead. Bo is very family oriented. He has a lot of siblings who he loves a lot and always wants to do his best to help and protect his family, which is why he became a metal singer to make money for them when they were going through a lot of financial trouble, so I gave him a shield. And that is all the ponies in this drawing covered. This was definitely not the usual type of drawing that I do. I mostly stick to humans, as you can probably tell, but my ponytail drawing skills came in handy for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm currently trying to grow my channel, so I would really appreciate it if you could help by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you so much for your support of my videos. It really does mean a lot to me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye!